We are also going to have a nice little horse race of some rundown news that we've been collecting for the last week. There's been a lot of things that have been going on, and we're going to go ahead and jump right in with a little bit of story about one of our favorite venerable companies, that would be IBM, because they are rebranding their storage offerings to be a little bit more direct in the naming convention. Instead of the previous Spectrum prefix, the line will now be known as IBM Storage. Big Blue had been using the Spectrum prefix ever since 2015, and the lineup has started to include more of the Red Hat storage offerings that they acquired a while back. Those kind of came into the line last year, and eagle-eyed viewers will notice that some of those offerings, such as the widely known Ceph, were never branded with the Spectrum monitor. And in the linked article that we have here, Chris Malore sussed out that quite a few things were suddenly being renamed, and then official word came down from IBM. Now, if you ask IBM directly, what they'll tell you is that this is part of a rebranding and realignment exercise to address their clients' needs. But Stephen, does this feel like a fresh coat of paint to you? Or is this kind of a thing that happened because of the integration of the Red Hat storage, and maybe we're seeing a sea change in IBM storage overall?
I wouldn't say a sea change. I mean, this is branding, right? This is marketing. And I'm going to go on record to say I like the Spectrum brand. I really kind of thought it was cool to have a brand that wasn't, IBM. And I liked the fact that it linked all the products together. I even liked the sort of interesting generic words that they used, like Spectrum Scale and Spectrum Protect. I felt like it was pretty good marketing. But I can totally see why, if you're IBM, you might not want your storage products to all have a completely unrelated brand associated with them. And frankly, a brand that might have even been becoming stronger than the IBM overall branding. And as you said, also with the integration of Red Hat and Ceph and the integration of all these other products that have been acquired, on the one hand, it made sense to brand them all the same. But on the other hand, maybe not brand them all the same in an implication that they are all similar. So, you look at, Elytra for HPE, for example, they do a similar thing, but that's just for like storage systems. Whereas with IBM, just like everything related to storage was Spectrum, including things like elastic storage, file cataloging, data protection, scale out, file system, all that kind of stuff. So, I can see kind of pros and cons here. Overall, I think it's important for people to know that this rebranding is happening, but I don't really feel like there's a lot of concerning news here. Okay, it's being rebranded. Gotcha. Let's see what the products can do.